The cobbler's hard-earned flour was blown away by a gust of wind. He was so angry that he ran through 7 countries to find the king of the wind and demand justice. As he walked through a field, the cobbler saw a fierce tornado heading his way and quickly lay down to take shelter. Just then, the king of the wind appeared. He asked the cobbler what he was doing there. The cobbler quickly explained that he had many children to support by making shoes. He had worked day and night without rest to earn a basket of flour, which was then blown away by the wind. That was why he had traveled such a long distance to see the king of the wind, hoping to get some compensation, or else his family would starve. The king of the wind felt very sympathetic and immediately promised to severely punish the wind that had caused the trouble. Then, the king of the wind took the cobbler to his castle and gave him a sheep, saying, "When you get home, just say to the sheep, 'Sheep, shake yourself,' and it will drop many gold coins. But you must not say this spell until you reach home." Although the king of the wind had warned him, the cobbler couldn't resist his curiosity and recited the spell on the way. That night, the cobbler stayed at his old friend's house. He couldn't help boasting about his sheep and told his friend, "Never say sheep, shake yourself," to the sheep. As soon as the cobbler fell asleep, his friend and his wife recited the spell to the sheep. Seeing the floor covered with gold coins, they decided to switch the cobbler's sheep. The next morning, the cobbler, unaware of what had happened, said goodbye to his friend and took the sheep back home. But when he got home and tried the spell, the sheep didn't react at all. The cobbler had no choice but to go back to the king of the wind. After hearing his story, the king of the wind understood what had happened but didn't blame him. Instead, he gave the cobbler a tablecloth and said, "Just say 'Be bountiful' to the tablecloth, and it will produce delicious food. But you must not use it until you get home." However, the cobbler still couldn't control his curiosity and recited the spell on the way again. He stayed at his old friend's house once more and showed off his tablecloth, even repeating the spell. That night, the friend and his wife secretly switched the tablecloth. When the cobbler got home, he still couldn't produce any food with the tablecloth. He went back to the king of the wind again. This time, the king of the wind was already waiting for him and handed him a stick, saying, "Do not say 'twirl around to the stick' until you get home." But the cobbler was too eager to know what the stick could do and recited the spell on the way. As a result, he was severely beaten by the stick. Finally, the cobbler understood the stick's purpose. He went to his old friend's house and deliberately told him the spell. In the middle of the night, the friend and his wife tried to take the cobbler's things again, but as soon as they recited the spell, they were beaten black and blue by the stick and caught red-handed by the cobbler. In the end, the couple had to beg for his forgiveness and return the tablecloth and the sheep.